Now that we have our front plane set up, so I'm going to hold spacebar down, right click on the word My and go to front view. What we want to do is create a side view image plane. So what I'm going to do is highlight our image plane and press Ctrl D or Edit Duplicate on my keyboard. And what that'll do is create a duplicate of our plane. Then I'm going to hold the spacebar down and right click on the word My and go to my side view. What you'll notice is that did not duplicate a side view, it just duplicated an image on top of each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit Ctrl A again. And I'm going to rename this to side underscore image underscore plane. And on the y-axis, you can see as we rotate it, I can go ahead and rotate this 90 degrees on y. What I'm going to do now is position this in the correct order inside of my perspective view. Now we don't have a view cube to let us know which direction is front or side or what have you, so that can get a little confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Display, Heads Up Display, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on my view cube. And you can see here that if I would have set up my view according to the axis it is now, I'd be in bad shape because it's our left view. So I'm just going to go ahead and click front. And so now with that being our active front view, I know I should push this off on the side and move this forward a little bit. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and just I'm looking at this line as my dividing line, just kind of move my front view sort of halfway, splitting him up in the front. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my front view again, and I'm just going to allow this center axis line to divide my character in half. Then I'm going to go to my side view and just make sure that my front view, or I'm sorry, my side view is a little bit forward. Now for now, because I'm not going to be really looking at my 3/4 view, my back, or my front from my side view, I'm just going to right click and go to vertex mode and highlight these two vertices. If I was to move these vertexes now, you'd notice that the image squishes. What I want to do is preserve the UVs. So I'm just going to double click my move tool here, check on preserve UVs, move those forward. And what you'll notice is I can almost cut the image in half. I'm going to do the same thing for the back. Something like this. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, hold my spacebar down, right click on the word My and go to my front view. I'm just going to go ahead and right click again here, go to vertex mode, select these two verts, and I'm going to go ahead and trim my front view. To kind of get a better idea of what that looks like, I'm going to hold the spacebar down and go to perspective view. Now for my front view, I don't want my side view sort of cutting in that image plane, so I'm going to move it out a little bit further. Okay, and that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do in the next video is, now that we have our front and side set up, I'm going to go ahead and start creating the torso of my character.